26 foods you should never eat after 30. Unhealthy food is unhealthy at any age, but after we turn 30 our bodies become progressively less able to tolerate junk food. Here are 26 foods you should never eat after 30. The last 3 will shock you. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. 1. White bread. White bread has less fiber than whole wheat. You need more fiber as you age to keep your digestive system chugging along. And while we're at it, bagels pose the same problem: no nutrients or fiber, but also have a ton of sodium. Even if you go with a whole wheat bagel, you're likely to take in 565 milligrams of sodium, more than a quarter of your daily allowance. 2. Milk. Dairy products are highly acidic and they need to be avoided, Dr. Jafra says. Milk is homogenized and pasteurized, killing most of the nutrients right along with any bad bacteria. Allow your kids to consume milk. 3. Energy drinks. Energy drinks are infamously popular and notoriously bad for you, mostly because they are full of sugar. Your endothelial function is acutely worse after consuming the beverage, according to a study. Cardiac blood vessels become sluggish and don't open as well. Make a healthy one yourself. 4. Fruit juices. They are among the worst drinks for your body. Fruit juices in stores are pasteurized, which means that all nutrition that is heat-sensitive gets destroyed and what remains is just lots of sugar, Carly Pollack, certified clinical nutritionist, says. Fiber, which makes us full and slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, is gone. 5. Fried foods. The body likes healthy fats like omega-3s in fish, olive and coconut oil, but the second you start to fry foods, the oil becomes carcinogenic. Avoid anything that is deep fried, and if you must fry, use coconut oil. Fats in general disrupt the thyroid's ability to produce enough hormones. 6. Ice cream. Every time I see an overweight patient, my first question is, if I open your fridge, will I find ice cream? The answer usually is, yes. Dr. David Fishman, co-director of the Cardiac Catheterization Laboratory at Thomas Jefferson University, says. Get rid of it. It is very high in calories and fat, and it contributes to high cholesterol levels. According to MyFitnessPal, half a cup of vanilla ice cream contains 145 calories, 58 milligrams of sodium, 8 grams of fat, 17 grams of carbs, and 32 milligrams of cholesterol. 7. Flavored yogurt. We often keep yogurt in the fridge as a healthy choice, but unfortunately the flavored varieties have a boatload of sugar in every serving, as much as 47 grams of it. That's more added sugar than anyone should have in a whole day. The American Heart Association puts the guidelines at 38 grams per day for men and 25 grams per day for women. Instead, buy plain or Greek yogurt and mix in fresh or dried fruit at home. Yogurt is great for your digestive health, and by adding your own extras you'll actually get the nutritional benefit of the fruit. Most flavored yogurts are way more artificial flavoring than real produce. 8. Microwave dinners. These fit into the anything in a box, which you probably know is not a good category. In general, prepackaged meals are preserved with too much sodium and are very high in calorie content. Some have as much as 1,800 milligrams. The extra salt will cause the body to retain water, leaving you bloated, at the very least. 9. Margarine. This is just chemicals. There is nothing in it that is good for the body. It's full of bad fats that dehydrate you, causing wrinkles. A study showed that higher consumption of margarine was linked to increased skin wrinkling. Margarine is made of vegetable oils, which are high in polyunsaturated fats. They lead to inflammation and cell mutation, which are linked to many health issues. 10. Too much salt. Everybody needs salt, but not too much salt. Ever notice that fast food makes your rings snug? Your body is diluting the salt, making you bloat. Sodium increases blood pressure and stroke risk. Since salt improves flavor, almost every canned or processed food contains a lot of salt. Read labels and be shocked at how much salt is in everything. 11. Sugar-free snacks. Think you're doing better by eating sugar-free? Think again. If you've become thicker around the middle since turning 30, it may be a sign that your liver isn't functioning optimally. Avoiding toxins like artificial sweeteners will help the vital organ work more efficiently, and in turn, slim your middle. To jumpstart the detox process, kick foods make with fake sweeteners like sugar-free gum, candies, and snacks to the curb and go for low sugar or things made with real, raw sugar. 12. Anything with a straw. Here's one you probably never thought about. If you habitually use a straw with your beverages, you will start to develop lines and wrinkles around your mouth due to the pursing motion required to suck up fluid. After the age of 25, the collagen in our skin starts to break down, and this is when repetitive actions are likely to causing wrinkling. Nothing will stop those wrinkles from occurring eventually, but do you really want to develop them in your 30s? Using a straw all the time will make you look older than you are, not to mention the fact that plastic versions pose a serious threat to the environment. 13. Farmed fish. Unfortunately, up to 70% of the fish you'll find at your local market is farmed fish. But you really want to avoid it because farmed fish are so overcrowded that they eat each other's feces. They are fed a diet full of antibiotics to compensate, as well as food dyed specifically to tint the meat in a way that makes it look healthy. If you have one in your town, the fresh fish market is always a better call for good seafood. The fishmonger should be happy to talk to you about the origin of the fish and how recently they were caught. Remember to subscribe to my channel. 14. Store-bought baked goods. Do you have any special memories of baked goods that were lovingly prepared at home by your parents or grandparents? Home-baked goodies are so much better than store-bought because you can enjoy them fresh from the oven, without that slight chemical aftertaste of preservatives. It's not that homemade goodies are super healthy, but commercially produced baked goods rely on hydrogenated oils to keep their products looking fresh for weeks. They don't even have to list these harmful trans fats on the label unless they comprise more than 0.5% of the product. At least at home, you can control the ingredients and are likely to use way less sugar and butter. 15. Microwave popcorn with butter. As we age, we naturally start to think more about how to protect ourselves from cognitive decline. Keeping your brain active by continuing to learn new things and challenging yourself with games and puzzles is a great start. But diet also plays a part. One particularly damaging food for your brain is microwave popcorn. The fake butter that coats those kernels is full of trans fats, which negatively affect memory. They literally destroy cells and increase inflammation in the brain. In turn, the body's production of brain-supporting omega-3 fatty acids is compromised. One particular ingredient in this butter, diacetyl, is a known carcinogen. The plastic-like coating inside the bag, used to keep the fake butter from seeping through, has also been linked to cancer. 16. Diet sodas. Drinks like Mountain Dew and Fresca may look less chemical-filled than cola because of their lighter hue, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Instead of caramel coloring, the chemical that makes Coke brown, Diet Mountain Dew and Fresca are colored with brominated vegetable oil, a chemical used in rocket fuel and flame retardants. 17. Artificial sweeteners. Reducing the sugar content in products comes at a price. Artificial sweeteners are added to preserve the taste, but they have been shown to cause even more damage than sugar itself. New research suggests that one of the negative side effects is eating more. 18. Commercial cookies. They are high in calories, fat and sugar. The worst culprit is hydrogenated oil. This is a kind of trans fat that is really bad for you. They raise LDL, the bad cholesterol levels. Companies don't have to list trans fats on the ingredient label unless there are more than 0.5 grams. Make cookies at home because then you're more likely to use less sugar and butter. 19. Canned soup. Canned soups, and everything in a can for that matter, have a lot of sodium because that's how the product is preserved. You probably didn't know that sugar is also used for the same purpose. Just one can of Campbell's Classic Tomato Soup on the go has 20 grams of sugar, the same amount of sugar as 2 donuts. 20. Hot dogs. Nitrates help them keep their color for longer, but they are not doing your body any favors. They can convert to nitrite, causing the formation of nitrosamines, which are carcinogenic chemicals, according to the CDC. Hot dogs are also extremely high in sodium, which leads to dehydration and dry and old-looking skin. 21. Cold cuts. These processed meats are very high in sodium and fat. Consuming too much of it can lead to hypertension and damaged blood vessels, among other serious health problems. They are among the worst foods for the heart. 22. Bagels. Almost no one wants to be told that bagels are off limits, but you should cut them. It's empty calories and a lot of salt. A bagel is roughly 250 calories and provides almost no nutrients, or fiber. Even a 100% whole wheat bagel has 565 milligrams of sodium. Depending on what you're putting on them, you can consume almost a whole day's worth of salt in one meal. 23. Non-organic produce. Some fruits contain significant pesticide residue when grown conventionally. These pesticides can be dangerous for your health. By the time you turn 30, your body has been collecting these toxins for a while, which can lead to slower metabolism and out of balance hormone levels. Buy organic fruits and vegetables whenever you can. 24. Coffee creamer. The problem is titanium dioxide, which is an additive that has been shown to cause liver and tissue damage in mice. The additive is the most widely used white pigment. If that's not enough, liquid coffee creamers are loaded with sugar, artificial sweeteners, and trans fats. You'll recognize them by the name hydrogenated oil written on the label. 25. Alcohol. Alcohol is full of calories. Since your 30-plus body can't burn them off, those extra calories feed the beer gut. Beer also spikes insulin levels, and that is very hard on you. Alcohol might knock you out, but you probably won't stay asleep. You'll weight gain carb and sugar cravings the next day. 26. Caffeine. Besides all the extra sugars and chemicals in your latte or cola, the biggest effect is from caffeine's effect on sleep quality. Too much caffeine can be aging since you don't get your beauty rest. And just like alcohol, too much caffeine can lead to carb cravings. Sneaky carb carvings pack on the pounds. All have the clear soft drink. Conclusion. Food is fuel, and your 30-something body needs good fuel. Make a conscious choice about what you are fueling your body with, and you'll have a better heart, joints, waistline, and wrinkle factor going forward. Avoid excess salt, sugar, white flour, alcohol, and partially hydrogenated vegetable oils to keep your body going strong. Remember, convenience is not everything, especially when you run the risk of putting everything into your body. If you enjoyed our video, please like, share and subscribe and hit the bell notification to the first to receive our next educative videos, and please consider watching our next video on your screen or visit our playlist for more educational, self-development and relationship tips videos, and don't forget to share our videos as well. Thank you.